Like they've become heavy, weak, and somehow disconnected from the rest of you? Maybe it's the swelling, the aching, or that frustrating tightness that shows up just when you need to move freely. I know the feeling, and trust me, you're not alone. For years, I woke up every morning with legs that felt stiff, tired, and swollen. Sometimes even walking across the living room felt like a challenge. I used to think, well, I guess this is just part of getting older. Maybe you've told yourself the same thing. Maybe you've accepted it quietly, like so many of us do. But here's the thing. What if I told you that it doesn't have to be that way? What if the strength, comfort, and lightness you miss could actually return? Not with another expensive pill, but with simple natural foods that you may already have in your kitchen. Today I'm going to share something I wish someone had told me years ago. 3 powerful foods that help restore strength, improve circulation, and give your legs the relief they've been crying out for, gently, naturally, and backed by real science. Imagine waking up and feeling like your legs are ready to carry you, instead of holding you back. Imagine taking a long walk, playing with your grandkids, or simply standing up without that sharp, nagging discomfort. That's what happened to me. And if you stay with me for the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly how you can do it too, step by step, in a way that fits right into your life. So before we dive in, let me ask you this. Have you ever wondered if there's a simple, natural way to bring life back to your legs? If the answer is yes, you're exactly where you need to be today. Welcome to Wise Years, where we believe that life after 60 isn't about slowing down. It's about living smarter, healthier, and happier. I started this channel because just like you, I know how it feels when health challenges start creeping in. Little by little, they try to steal our joy and our freedom. And one of the biggest complaints I hear from people in our community is about leg pain, poor circulation, and that heavy, tired feeling we all know too well. But here's the good news. You have more control over your health than you think. And the best part? Sometimes the answers aren't hidden in some expensive treatment or new gadget. Often they're right there in your kitchen waiting for you. On this channel, we don't chase fads. We share real natural solutions, simple habits, time-tested remedies, and science-backed tips that help you feel stronger, more energized, and most importantly, free to enjoy the things and people you love. And today, I have something truly special for you. I'm about to show you 3 powerful foods that have the potential to transform your leg strength and circulation naturally. These foods have helped me and many others to reduce swelling, ease discomfort, and bring back that spring in our step. So if you're ready to feel better, if you're ready to give your legs the care they've been quietly asking for, stick around, because what you'll learn today could make all the difference. And before we dive in, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and join our Wise Years family. We're all about sharing wisdom, encouragement, and simple ways to make the years ahead your best yet. You know, I used to think I was just getting old. That's what I told myself every time I struggled to stand up after sitting for too long. Every time my legs felt heavy, swollen, or just plain tired, I'd sigh and think, well, this is just how it goes after 60, right? But deep down, it bothered me. Not just the physical pain, but the way it slowly stole pieces of my freedom. I avoided long walks, stopped going to certain places, and even simple things, like standing in the kitchen to cook my favorite meals, became uncomfortable. Have you ever felt that way? Like your body is quietly telling you to slow down, even when your heart wants to keep going? Here's the truth that most people won't tell you. Those heavy legs, the swelling, the aching, they aren't just part of getting older. They're signals, gentle warnings from your body that your circulation might not be working as well as it used to, that your veins and muscles are asking for a little help. And I wish someone had told me sooner that the answer isn't always in another prescription bottle. In fact, for many of us, the real solution could be sitting right on the dinner table. Yes, the food you eat every day could be helping or hurting your legs without you even realizing it. You see, certain foods have natural powers to improve circulation, reduce inflammation, and give your legs the strength they need to keep you moving with ease and confidence. And yet, these foods are rarely talked about, even by doctors. Why? Because they don't come with a big price tag or fancy packaging. But they work. They really do. So before you accept that heavy, painful legs are your new normal, stay with me for just a little longer, because in a moment I'm going to share with you the 3 powerful foods that helped me and many others reclaim our strength, lighten our steps, and feel like ourselves again. I want you to imagine something with me for just a second. Picture waking up tomorrow morning and standing up, but this time your legs feel light, strong, and ready to carry you wherever you want to go. No nagging aches, no tightness, no swelling, just freedom. How would that change your day? How would it change the way you live your life? Friends, I'm here to tell you it's not just a nice thought. It's possible. I've experienced it myself, and I've seen others, folks just like you, experience it too. The secret? It's not some miracle pill or a risky treatment. It's the power of food. Natural, real food that helps your body heal and function the way it's meant to. Today, I'm about to share with you 3 of the most powerful foods for restoring leg strength and improving circulation. Foods that have been shown to open up blood vessels, reduce swelling, strengthen your veins, and bring back that lightness you've been missing. And yes, this is backed by real science, not just old wives' tales. These aren't exotic or hard-to-find ingredients. In fact, you might have seen them before and never realized just how powerful they could be for your legs, your energy, and your daily comfort. Each of these foods brings something special to the table, literally, helping you improve blood flow, strengthen tired muscles, and ease the discomfort so many of us silently carry day after day. And the best part? They're simple to use, delicious, and fit right into your normal routine. So grab a notepad if you'd like, or just sit back and relax, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what these 3 foods are, how they work, and how you can easily make them part of your life starting today. Let's get started. All right, let's begin with the first powerhouse on our list, one that might surprise you, beetroot. Yes, that humble, deep red vegetable sitting quietly in the produce aisle could be the key to getting your legs feeling lighter and stronger again. I used to pass right by beets at the store thinking they were just for fancy salads or pickling. Little did I know, they're actually one of nature's most powerful allies for your blood vessels and muscles, especially as we age. You see, beetroot is loaded with something called natural nitrates. When we eat it, our body turns these nitrates into nitric oxide, a substance that helps widen and relax our blood vessels. This means more blood, oxygen, and nutrients can flow to your leg muscles. And when circulation improves, that tight, swollen, heavy feeling, it starts to fade. Researchers from the University of Washington found that people who drank beetroot juice daily showed significant improvements in leg muscle oxygenation and endurance. In simple terms, their legs worked better and felt better, all thanks to this simple root vegetable. Imagine walking through the park, standing in the kitchen cooking your favorite dish, or spending the day with your grandchildren, without constantly thinking about your legs holding you back. And the best part? Beetroot is easy to add to your meals. Here's how you can start today. Juice it. A glass of fresh beetroot juice 2 or 3 times a week can do wonders. Grate it. Add raw grated beetroot to your salads for a little crunch and a lot of benefits. Blend it. Throw it into your smoothies along with fruits you already love. Personally, I started with beetroot juice every other day. I'll admit, at first, the taste was a bit different, but knowing the relief I'd feel in my legs made every sip worth it. And now, I've come to love it. Have you ever tried beetroot before? Maybe in a salad, juice, or even roasted? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear how you like to enjoy it. Coming up next, I'll show you a second food, one you probably already have in your kitchen, that acts like a natural anti-inflammatory for your veins, helping keep them smooth and pain-free. You don't want to miss this one. Let's keep going. Now, let's move on to the second superfood, one I'm almost sure you already have sitting quietly in your kitchen. Ginger. Ginger has been used for centuries, not just for flavor, but for healing. But what many people don't realize is just how powerful it is for improving blood circulation, especially in our legs. You see, ginger works like nature's own anti-inflammatory and natural blood thinner. As we age, our blood tends to thicken, and poor circulation becomes more common, leading to swelling, varicose veins, and that frustrating aching feeling. Ginger helps prevent blood clots and keeps the blood flowing smoothly through our veins and arteries, like a well-oiled machine. I remember the first time I learned about ginger's benefits. I thought, really? This little root can do all that? But after giving it a try, I noticed a difference. My legs felt less stiff, less swollen, and I started to feel more at ease, even after long days. And the research backs this up. Studies, including one published in the Journal of Vascular Medicine, show that ginger helps relax blood vessels, improves circulation, and reduces vein inflammation, all essential for stronger, healthier legs. The best part is how easy it is to make ginger part of your routine. Here are a few simple ways you can start today. Ginger tea. Slice about 3 thin pieces of fresh ginger. Boil them in a cup of water for 10 minutes and enjoy this soothing tea 2 or 3 times a week. Add it to meals. Grated ginger adds a lovely flavor to stir-fries, soups, and even salad dressings. Smoothies. Blend a small piece into your morning smoothie for a refreshing kick and circulation boost. And let me tell you, once you get used to the gentle heat and comforting aroma of fresh ginger, it almost feels like a little act of self-care every time you sip that tea. Do you already use ginger, maybe in your cooking or as a home remedy? I'd love to hear your favorite way to enjoy it. Share it down in the comments. Your ideas might inspire someone else watching right now. And now let's talk about a surprising third superfood. It's small, crunchy, and might just be the unsung hero your legs have been waiting for. Stick with me. This one might surprise you. And now, on to our third and final superfood, one that most people don't even realize holds a powerful secret for healthier legs. Brazil nuts. Yes, these little nuts may look simple, but don't let their humble appearance fool you. Inside, they're packed with a precious mineral called selenium, which plays a key role in keeping your veins and arteries elastic, strong, and able to carry blood smoothly to every corner of your body, especially your legs. When I first learned about selenium, I had no idea how important it was. But as I dug deeper, I discovered that low selenium levels are surprisingly common, especially as we get older. Without enough of it, our veins become less flexible, blood circulation slows down, and those uncomfortable symptoms, swelling, cramping, and weakness, become part of everyday life. But it doesn't have to be that way. Brazil nuts are one of the richest sources of selenium on the planet. Just 1 or 2 of these little powerhouses a day is enough to give your body exactly what it needs. The healthy fats in Brazil nuts also help reduce bad cholesterol, which improves overall blood flow and keeps your legs feeling light and strong. I started adding just 2 Brazil nuts to my breakfast every morning, sometimes crushed into oatmeal, sometimes just as a little snack. And let me tell you, the difference I felt after a few weeks was undeniable. Less swelling, less discomfort, and most importantly, more confidence to get up and move without worrying. Now, here's something important. With Brazil nuts, a little goes a long way. Too much selenium isn't helpful, so stick with just 1 or 2 nuts a day. That's plenty to get the benefits without overdoing it. And you know what? They're actually quite tasty. Have you ever tried Brazil nuts? If you have, I'd love to hear how you like to enjoy them. Maybe you have a favorite way to include them in your meals. Share it with us down in the comments. So there you have it. Beetroot, ginger, and Brazil nuts. 3 simple natural foods with the power to help restore leg strength, improve circulation, and bring you closer to walking freely and comfortably again. But we're not done yet. Up next, I want to show you a few bonus plants and natural remedies that can take your leg health even further. Now, if you're like me, you might be thinking, is there anything else I can do to help my legs feel even better? The answer is absolutely. In fact, nature has a few more gifts for us. People have used healing plants for centuries to care for their veins, improve circulation, and reduce leg pain, long before modern medicine even existed. And the beauty is, many of these remedies are still available to us today, safely and naturally. Let me share a few of my personal favorites, remedies I've tried myself and often recommend to friends. 1. Horse chestnut, the vein strengthener. First, there's horse chestnut, known for its ability to strengthen veins and reduce swelling. It contains a powerful compound called essin that helps reduce inflammation and improve blood return to the heart. If you struggle with varicose veins or that heavy, tired sensation in your legs, horse chestnut could be just what you need. It's available as tea, liquid extract, or even capsules at most health food stores. I personally like the tea. It feels comforting and works gently over time. 2. Gotu kola, the vein revitalizer. Next is Gotu kola. This little leaf is a hidden gem for vein health. It helps regenerate vein tissue, improves microcirculation, and reduces the heavy, achy feeling many of us live with. I love recommending Go-To Cola Tea, especially in the evenings. It helps you wind down while quietly working to strengthen your veins. Some folks prefer capsules, which are just as effective if tea isn't your thing. 3. Ginkgo biloba, the circulation booster. And we can't forget Ginkgo biloba, a well-known plant that improves circulation to your legs, feet, and even your brain. Many people notice fewer cramps and less pain simply by including ginkgo regularly. A cup of ginkgo tea or a small supplement each day can make a noticeable difference over time. 4. Witch hazel and rosemary, the soothers. Finally, 2 gentle allies, witch hazel and rosemary. Witch hazel is a natural anti-inflammatory, perfect for reducing vein inflammation and soothing sore muscles. You'll often find it as a topical lotion or compress. I like to keep some in the house for days when my legs just feel a little extra tired. Rosemary, on the other hand, is more than just a kitchen herb. It boosts circulation and helps oxygen reach tired muscles. Adding it to your meals or brewing a simple rosemary tea not only helps your legs, but adds wonderful flavor to your day. Isn't it amazing how much nature offers us? These plants have stood the test of time, quietly helping people just like you and me find relief, strength, and freedom. You don't have to use them all at once. Just adding 1 or 2 can make a gentle but meaningful difference. Have you ever tried any of these remedies? If so, please share your story down below. Your experience might be just what someone else here needs to hear today. Now, before you head to the kitchen and stock up on beetroot, ginger, and Brazil nuts, there's something just as important I want to share with you. Even the most powerful foods need a little help from your daily habits to really work their magic. Think of your legs like a garden. You can plant the best seeds, or in this case, eat the right foods. But without proper care, sunlight, and water, the garden won't flourish. Your legs are the same. They need movement, hydration, and gentle attention every single day. 1. Keep moving, even gently. One of the best things you can do for your circulation is simply move. You don't need to run marathons, I promise. Just 20 to 30 minutes of walking each day can dramatically improve blood flow, reduce swelling, and strengthen your muscles. If walking is difficult right now, start small. Walk around the house, march in place while watching TV, or try gentle seated exercises. Every little bit helps. Remember, you're not too old to move. In fact, the more you move, the younger your legs will feel. 2. Stay hydrated. I can't tell you how many people overlook this simple but powerful habit. Drinking enough water helps your blood flow smoothly. When you're dehydrated, your blood becomes thicker, making it harder for your heart to pump it through your veins. Aim for about 8 glasses of water a day. Herbal teas count too. Ginger tea, rosemary tea, or just plain warm water with a splash of lemon are all wonderful choices. 3. Watch out for salt in tight clothes. Salt can be sneaky. Too much of it causes your body to hold on to water, leading to swelling, especially in the legs. Try swapping salt for herbs and spices like turmeric, garlic, or rosemary, which also have health benefits. And let's not forget about clothing. Super tight pants, socks, or even shapewear can restrict circulation. Comfort is key. Choose clothing that lets your legs breathe and move easily. 4. A simple daily routine. Example: here's a simple day you can start tomorrow. Begin your morning with a glass of beetroot juice, or add it to your smoothie. Later, enjoy a cup of ginger tea, or add fresh ginger to your lunch. In the afternoon, take a short, gentle walk, even just around the block. In the evening, snack on 1 or 2 Brazil nuts while you relax. Simple, right? No fancy equipment, no expensive pills, just real natural care for your legs. With these small daily habits paired with the 3 superfoods we've talked about today, you're giving your legs exactly what they've been asking for, and I promise you, they'll thank you for it. I want you to take a moment and really think about this. Your legs have carried you through so much, through the ups and downs of life, through milestones, memories, and everyday joys. They've been there for you, step by step, even when they felt tired, swollen, or weak. And maybe, like me, you've quietly accepted the discomfort. You've told yourself, that's just the way it is after 60. But what if that's not true? What if you still have the power to change how you feel, to bring back strength and ease, one simple step at a time? Because the truth is, you absolutely do. Your body is still listening, still responding. Every nourishing bite, every small walk, every sip of ginger tea is like a gentle message telling your body, I care about you, and your body will respond. I know because I've lived it. When I first made these small changes, adding beetroot, ginger, and Brazil nuts to my routine, moving a little more each day, drinking a little more water, I didn't expect miracles overnight. But week by week, I felt lighter. My legs didn't feel like anchors anymore. And more importantly, I felt like me again. Imagine what that could mean for you. Maybe it's walking your grandchild to the park without thinking twice. Maybe it's standing in the kitchen cooking your favorite meal without that dull ache. Maybe it's simply feeling free in your own body again. Small steps. That's all it takes. And it's never too late to feel better. Your best years are still ahead, and you deserve to enjoy every one of them with strength, comfort, and confidence. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 3 powerful foods are you most excited to try first? Or maybe you already use one and have a story to share. Please, leave me a comment down below. I read every single one, and so does this beautiful Wise Years community. And if you found this helpful, consider subscribing to Wise Years. Together, we'll keep learning, growing, and making these years the healthiest and happiest they can be. Take care of those wonderful legs of yours. They deserve it, and so do you. Before we finish today, I want to leave you with something I believe with all my heart. You are never too old to feel better. I know how easy it is to look around and think, well, this is just how it is now. Maybe you've even convinced yourself that pain, heaviness, and discomfort in your legs are just part of the deal when you turn 60, 70, or beyond. But here's the honest truth. It doesn't have to be. I've seen it again and again. Not just in myself, but in friends, neighbors, and even members of this very community. People who made small, gentle changes and were amazed at how much lighter, stronger, and freer their legs and their lives became. It's never too late to give your legs the care and attention they've quietly been asking for. And you don't need complicated treatments or expensive products. Nature has already provided what you need. Beetroot, ginger, Brazil nuts. These aren't exotic or hard to find. They are simple gifts from the earth, waiting for you to put them to good use. Now, I know some of you might be feeling a little skeptical, and that's okay. I felt the same way. After years of discomfort, it's hard to believe something so simple could make such a difference. But I encourage you, give it a try. Start small. See how your body responds when you nourish it, when you gently support it instead of fighting against it. You might just be surprised by how quickly you start noticing little changes. A little more energy, less swelling, less stiffness after sitting, a stronger, more stable feeling as you walk. And if you stick with it, just like tending a garden, those little changes grow into bigger changes. Remember, you don't have to do everything at once. Start by picking just one of the foods I shared today. Maybe you'll begin with beetroot juice a few mornings a week, or you might want to try sipping ginger tea in the afternoon. Or maybe you'll enjoy a small handful of Brazil nuts as a satisfying and nourishing snack. Choose what feels right for you and build from there. Now, before you go, I have a personal favor to ask. Please, if this video helped you, even if it just gave you hope, share it with someone you care about. You never know who might be quietly struggling with the same heaviness in their legs, the same fatigue, the same hidden pain. A friend, a sibling, a neighbor, even someone at your local community center. They might be waiting for someone, just like you, to hand them the key to something better. And if you haven't already, I invite you to become part of our Wise Years family. It's free, it's simple, and it means you'll never miss a video like this. Just hit that subscribe button below, and if you'd like, click the little bell too. That way, whenever we share a new tip, a natural remedy, or an inspiring story, you'll be the first to know. We're building something special here, not just a YouTube channel, but a community, a place where people like you, who still believe in living well, aging with grace, and enjoying life fully, can come together, learn, and support each other. I read every single comment you leave, every story you share, every question you ask, and so do others. You might be surprised by how comforting and encouraging it is to know you're not alone on this journey. So let me ask you, what is one small thing you will try this week to show a little extra love to your legs? Will you pick up some fresh ginger the next time you're at the market? Will you try that beetroot juice and see how it feels? Or will you simply pour yourself a big glass of water today and toast to giving your body the care it deserves? Whatever it is, I'd love to hear it. Go ahead and share it down in the comments. Whether it's a commitment, a question, or even a little story of how you've been feeling lately, share it. Not only will I read it, but you may just inspire someone else watching this video right now who needs that little nudge to get started. And if you've been following Wise Years for a while, you already know this. But I'll say it again because it's worth repeating. You are stronger than you think. You are not too old to feel better. And you are absolutely worth the care, attention, and nourishment it takes to feel good again. There's so much life still ahead, and you deserve to enjoy it. With strong legs, a confident stride, and the freedom to do the things you love, with the people you love. So go ahead, subscribe, comment, and if you feel moved, share this video. I'll be right here, cheering you on, along with all of us here at the Wise Years family. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope you'll carry this knowledge with you, and more importantly, I hope you'll act on it. Even just one small change can open the door to a big difference. I'll see you in the next video.